Hey everybody, this is the intro. In our last tutorial we talked about paragraphs. In this tutorial we're going to be talking about styling paragraphs. So besides CSS, there's another way to style in HTML. So all we have to do is to our elements we can add the style tag or the style command. You put an equal sign and a pair of quotations. Now inside of here we have tons of different commands that'll go in here, but we're just going to go over a few simple ones. So the first one we can do is font family, which is a tag that allows us to actually give our text in here some type of font type. So you can declare a few font types, and the reason you want to declare more than one is if somebody who doesn't have, say their web browser doesn't support Cambria, they can their web browser will then say, okay, we have Arial instead, and we'll display it as that. So that's another good thing. And all of our CSS tags that we put in HTML must also have the semicolon to denote that we're done with that specific command. So that's just one command we can add, and the next one we'll go over is font size. Now font size is declared using PT, which declares the points that our text is or the size of it. So that's the value that it's given. So 16 pt, and then we can run this. We'll go up here, save it, and we'll see the difference. Actually, I already have it open, so we'll see the difference in the text. There we go. So you see the text got bigger and it changed to Arial. Because this web browser, Google Chrome, does support that type of font, so it'll change to Arial instead of Cambria. So next we'll go back to our file, and we're going to add another command. So let's say, actually another thing that we can do, instead of saying declaring font family and font size, we can actually do that all in one command. So we can use the font command, and we can just say 16, or I'll just put something different so it'll change the value when we go back to our web page. 24 point Arial Cambria. Close that, and we can change our font color by saying color and then entering a color value. So color values are given in different types of scenarios. So if you have a thing called Dreamweaver, it'll actually pop up with color values as you type in the hashtag element, which is the hashtag elements used to declare different types of colors. So that'll actually pop up, but in this it won't, so you just have to reference a guide on HTML colors, which isn't that hard to find. But we'll just put black, which is 6 zeros, and then a semicolon. So black text, 24 point, and this can all be, or the 24 point and the font family can be denoted within this one command. And then our second command, font color, which is completely separate, which is just the color black for the text. We'll save it, we'll go back to our file, we'll refresh it, and there we go. We got black text. So we'll go back to our text editor and actually change the color to white, just so that you can see that the colors do change. We'll go back and click Control S to save it, and there we go. So the text disappeared because our background is in white. So if I go over and highlight it, you can see it, but other than that you can't see it. So what we're gonna do is go back to our HTML file, and that's basically a few commands that we can use within our style command without going into CSS. So that's basically how you style paragraphs. There's tons of different commands that we'll be going over, but this is just a basic styling of it. And if you check out the next tutorials, we'll have different commands that can go in here, and also be using external CSS style sheets to enter these commands, just so it looks a little cleaner in our HTML file. So stay tuned, please subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you next time.